Coming in for check day 4, I believe. We got some storms moving in this afternoon. It's another windy day. And well, see if we done any good this morning. Gonna move on down, check the sets. Go check the sets at the beaver spots, and let's hopefully we did some good. We'll see you down the line. I'm getting to my first catch of the day. I got a nutria on this one. He's trying to hide in the lily pads. I'll get him dispatched. We'll take a look at him, but he looks pretty good size. There he is. We'll get him dispatched. We'll take a look at him in a minute. That is a big nutria. And these little Chinese made traps, I mean, they're light. They close with 0 gap. They're 4 coiled. Big pan. Very, very, very sensitive little trigger system they got, kind of like a mouse trap. But they're working pretty good. This is the 2nd or 3rd nutria I've caught on these so far. And they don't turn loose. But I'll get this one out of the trap, get the trap reset, and keep it going. First set, first catch on voting day, the 2024 presidential election day, November the 5th. Hope everybody stays safe today. Get out and do your civic duty if at all possible. I'll get on down the line. Catch number 2 out here on this pad. You just never know what you're gonna get. It's a small coon, not very marketable, but I'm still gonna get him out of here and get him put up so he don't plug up my other sets later. I don't think it'll make 1X, but it is a coon. It is a catch. Maybe it'll make the right size for a kid's raccoon hat. I'm getting all the coons I accidentally catch this year put up also. Got decent color, he's just a little wet. Get this in dispatch, get the set remade, and keep moving. I'm getting a set remade right here at this little takeout, and it's a trail that runs right up through there. But this little raccoon got evil. He chewed up everything he could reach on that cable, and got a relured, reset. It's a Duke 1.5. There's probably been more fur caught in a Duke 1.5 than any other trap out there. Everybody's got them. Everybody uses them. They're the workhorse. I've caught everything from field rats to coyotes in a 1.5. Even beaver, otter. They're just a general purpose all around, reasonably priced, extremely strong little trap. That's all I can say. Just I like them, and for our southern fur, they're in the price range to be the workhorse. So I'm gonna keep moving. Out of here, you got to be careful, very careful about not stepping out on anything that looks solid. It's a lot of this is not. Like at Floton, them big old mats, you step out on that, you're gonna punch through and be waist deep in mud and water and chest deep in water. And been there, done that. Don't do it. So keep moving. Might have a double right here. This cable's down. You feel where you at? Down in the roots. Oh yeah, we got a nutria there. I got one right down there at the next set. He's still holding, he's still there. So I'll get this one pulled in, get down there and get that one and get him dispatched. But there's a double right here together at these 2 sets. There's the other half of my double. Another one of them Chinese traps. But I'll get him dispatched, get him hauled in. Where's the other half of that double I just caught? Here's these Chinese traps I got from Temu. Now, they sold them as a mouse trap, but I don't know any mice that big. They come 4-coiled. Great big, super big floppy pan. They have a dog and trigger system, kind of like a mouse trap. Are they going to last very long? No. But for the size of the kill area on the pan, 4-coiled, about a 7.5-inch jaw spread trap. For nutria like mink and muskrats, they are cheap when I got them. And they came from China in a bag, and every one of them was set. But they had this little safety latch holding the jaws down. And let's just say for nutria and muskrats and mink, this is a little cheap option that I'm trying. Do I recommend buying them? No. But hey, I'm just having fun with them. You can see they're 4-coil. They close with 0 gap, and I would not want to get my fingers in them, let's just say that. But the Chinese company I bought them from, called Temu, had them, and yeah, interesting. Well, I just had that double right over there, and this is a trap I couldn't wait to see if I held on to the catch. Now, I missed one here the first night I had it set out. Let's hope we've held on to the catch. But this is one of them English traps, and it looks like I have missed again. At least it feels that way for now. Yep. But it's a Fin Mark 6. They sell them and use them for mink. And I have not held on to anything with it yet. So that's why I say it's a Fin Mark 6. They use them for mink and stuff, but see, I got a little hair on it. That's it. Both times I pulled hair off whatever set it off, and neither time have I held it. So I'm questioning their, I guess for mink in a cubby box or like that, they'd be pretty good. But so far, the two things that set this thing off is both missed. It's a different kind of trap, that's for sure. I'll take a look at it when I get it set, but they are quite possibly the most dangerous trap I've ever used, because instead of a 0 gap right here where they close, it's beyond 0 gap. If you get your fingers in it, it'd probably be like a guillotine. So I'll get it set and we'll take a look at it in a minute. There is the Fin Mark 6 set on these little sitting pads out in the swamp. I mean, there's no way I'm going to catch any kind of domestic out in this. Just taking a little bit of the cherry oil. You can see it right here on that stump. They get up here walking around sitting. They come across that Fin Mark 6. I say I've missed both times that the trap has been fired. But I love their dog system. I love the trigger itself. It's all brass, no rust, and they're seriously powerful. But it would not be a novice trap, because if you make a mistake on this, you're messing your hand up. I'll move on down. I do have a couple of nutria trails coming out right in here. I had it staked off out here on with an extension cable so they could run out in deep water and expire. Gotta find the cable there in a minute and see where it's at, or see where it's going. I do believe I have a catch though, or somebody took it. We'll find out in a minute. I gotta hook the cable and find it. Another good big nutria, but the extension cable coming off at I was using to get it up there where the trail came out The nutria had got it out here and get it all wrapped up in these lily pads and dispatched. So it's working pretty good. I'll get this in reset and move down. Don't have very many more left to check, and this may be the last one of the morning, but still been a fun day. Well, just the catch of the day over here in the swamp. I had 4 nutria and a coon, or raccoon I should say. Not big, not a lot. Now I'm going over to check the beaver location. Hopefully we got the big female over there. Whew. Now I'm getting back over here to my little swamp location for the seeing if I can't stop these beaver from plugging up this guy's canal. Oh, I'll either be a hero or zero, one way or the other. First set don't look like much has happened, but we'll go check them and you'll see what I see. Well, there was a dam break here. Was. I'm just trying to get to the trap. It is a miss and plugged plumb full of leaves and sticks. There will be another dam break here. Yeah, they got lucky is all I can tell him. I'm gonna remake the dam break when I get back. Since the truck's right there, I gotta go check the other sets anyway. And I'm gonna redo this dam break because this little sucker, he got busy. He cut off that canal again. We're gonna stop him. Yeah, he came in, he did what he was supposed to do, but it was just plugged full of leaves and sticks. We're gonna try it again here. Hopefully we've got him, hopefully we've got her. It's gonna be a big female because I already caught the male down at the Castor Mound set or something, but this, I'm gonna do something different. Well, the beaver didn't like the castor. He just come in and just squashed the mound. But the trap is still set right where I'd put it. Right there. Try to get the glare off of it. There's the pan. There's the pan. I'm gonna move the trap, bait it up here closer and a little over to this side where I think they're coming from. Let him come back and try that again. I'm gonna recaster it and change the trap location. I'm not seeing where he come up around the back side. I'm sure he probably did. But I can see where he came from right here, and the trap was over here. So he just come in from the other side of it. May put some fencing or something, but I'm gonna change the trap location to, yeah, nip this one off. At least they're hitting the castor mound. They destroyed it. I'll get that one reset and move down. I have remade the castor mound. Put a little fencing in right here. Tuck that TS85 in close, a little bit more to the left for their approach. That's what the beaver told me he did. So the TS85 bedded right there, right in front of the castor mound. You can see the brownish Alpha Delta castor lure I just put on it. So far, this second night in a row, they've hit this mound, and both times they've missed the trap. I took the trap from over here where it was, moved it over here, added a little fencing, just slightly, to help control, put them where I want them. Hopefully that right there will work tonight. But anything you put this castor lure on, if a beaver gets wind of it, they will not leave it. They'll usually just rake it plumb off in the water. But let's play cat and mouse again. Let's let them try it. Neither one of these 330s have done anything. Well, except for that one kitten over here in this one. But they're not using this den. They must be coming from another ditch up that way. The castor mound's in. These old den sets, you can see the channels running in and out of them. No silt in them. Now it's gonna be personal. I'm gonna get this beaver. It plugged up my dam brake set and hit my caster mound, so both of those sets are gonna get redone, and we'll catch this thing tonight. Here's that travel way that the beaver used to get up there to that dam to work on it. I'm gonna try a little something unconventional. Some may be crazy, say it's crazy, but I beat this metal pole in right here down solid through the clay and through the roots. It's not going anywhere. About an 8-foot extension cable on it. I am going to be using, I know it's not much of a beaver traps, but I brought what I brought with me, left over from the nutria. I do have a Fleming 1.5. They are very strong and very sensitive. I pulled up me some caster, or making me a little caster mound right there, and dug a bed right here to put the trap. I'm gonna hold it. If it comes up here, I'll hold it in this 1.5. I get a 1.5. I get a front foot catch. He'll be up here sitting here mad, but he'll be here. Got good swivels on the trap, shouldn't twist off, so you can start to see where it's cloudy right here. Right here's where that trap's gonna be bedded. And I'm putting the caster up here on this little ball of mud. Take a look at it and I'll get it done. There you can see the 1.5 bedded. Here's the caster mound with the Alpha Delta on top. Not much of a mound. I'm just trying to make it, I want them to come find it. And hopefully they'll find that 1.5. I mean, I've held them in 1.5 before, and this time I'm purposely trying it. So I'm gonna move down here and set the dam brake again. Well, I got the dam brake remade. I do have the No BS Beaver Extreme bedded right here at the right hand side of the flow where they're going to stop and start poking stuff in it. Hopefully you can see it, maybe not, but there's the No BS Beaver Extreme bedded right there as I'm floating over it. Letting a lot of water flow through there now. That beaver's going to have to come back and fix it. He's got a white water riffle right there. He's going to have to come plug, and right there at the edge of the riffle is a No BS Beaver Extreme on a cable drowner. He will not be dead. He'll be out here in the shallow water, but he'll be hog-tied out here where he can't do nothing about it. And hopefully we'll have him in the morning.